A tangled mess of knots I confess, but the intent was there. I swear we set our sights on something that we thought was true. So now we sit and stare across a surface spanning the whole state. 2 feet between and miles apart. No one's to speak, but here all weekend still we haven't got a clue. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart, there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart, there's not a heart to have. Each word a world all of its own. Each star endured only in groans. The syntax skips semantic slips, and what we're left a growing cleft of language, lost tokens unknown. And then I guess we slipped right through and lost our meaning on the way. We ended up a tiny piece of every heart, of every part, of every story, of every grave. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. A tangled mess of knots I confess, but the intent was there. I swear we set our sights on something that we thought was true. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. And it falls apart if there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. If there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart, there's not a heart to have.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
Choose from a great selection of digital coupons and use them up to 5 times in one transaction. Check our app for details. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
A Disney cruise is no ordinary vacation. It's an adventure, a fairy tale, a dream. It's where escape meets imagination, where relaxation meets excitement, where favorite Disney characters meet fun for the whole family, where wishes come true. And if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come. Disney Cruise Line, where magic meets the sea.
Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, my dudes? I've ran into something disturbing since the last time I was here, and I'd like to share it with you all. It has bothered me it's bothered me very badly on a personal and spiritual level. And I think in order for me to move on, I need to talk to you all about it, because I don't have a therapist. But I want to warn you, it's a little intense, so just be ready. So, I have been introduced to concept art Final Fantasy X Sid. I know. It's a lot. And it's bothered me very badly. And it raises a lot of questions. Why is his neck so thick? Why does his neck have no shading whatsoever? I'll be honest, it may plague me for the rest of my days. But I think now that I've had the chance to share it with you all, I think it will give me the strength to continue our Game of the Year tour. LMAO, yeah. Needless to say, you will probably be seeing this face in stream a lot for various reasons. So, but I digress. We are continuing Dragon Age Inquisition. VTuber, that picture. You know what? Okay, hold on. Hold on. This was me playing with it. Oh, I don't know if I have it as a... Well, that's okay. We don't need it as a... Okay. Now, here we go. We'll just do a quick little... Just one moment. Okay, so there's that. Stretch her out there. Now, filter. And we want to chroma key. And it defaults to green, so we're good there. We're going to get rid of my ass. And here we go. We now have Sid, the VTuber. I'm pretty happy with what's going on here. It looks like there's... Hold on. I think I have a... Let's get the microphone cut off. Adjusted. There we go. Yeah, now we're cooking. Now we're... Oh, it can't... Okay, interesting. Now we're cooking. I've seen people have some channel point rewards where you can turn someone into something for 10 minutes. Like you can make somebody a PNG tuber or a VTuber for 10 minutes. I'm going to figure out how to do that. I need to dial in this volume cutoff because it's picking up every little thing. Alright, we should be good now. Oh, I need to adjust this too. Microphone delay duration. We don't want any delay. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Now we're cooking. As much as I would love to VTube this, I'll keep it open. I'll keep it available. But I'm going to turn me on for now. I know it's disappointing, and I'm sorry. Actually, let's go ahead and get me lined up. Let's get... So when I do want to swap, let's get our stuff adjusted here. So that way when the time comes, we're ready. That is close enough. So we'll turn you off for now. You need to go over here, probably behind OBS. We're now prepared with our Sid VTuber. Can't wait for Laser Prime to join, so we can show him off. Which that reminds me, I should... Let's see. I'm going to add some friends who just made this discovery with me. Jordan suggested a hot chocolate. Are you motherfuckers hanging out? Was that tonight? Was that happening tonight? All you assholes, get on a device, your own fucking device, and get on my stream and watch this shit. Don't all crowd around AM's fucking phone. Yes, that was tonight. I said it was that tonight like I didn't actually know. I knew it was fucking tonight. I wasn't doing that shit. Well, it's not that I wasn't doing that shit. We had a child's birthday party we went to today. I woke up like an hour ago. So, I was like, eh. And my New Year's resolution, if I'm going to do my Game of the Year tour, I've got to do that. All right. Steam. Dragon Age Inquisition. Play. I've also put a filter on the microphone, a noise gate, to try to help with me sounding like Darth Vader. I don't know if I have it on right, but we'll see. Hopefully it helps. I think it helps a little bit. Alright, so when we left off, we went to Valwario to try to talk to the Chantry. And the Templars were like, fuck you guys and fuck the Chantry. We're doing our own thing now. And the Chantry, I don't know, one of the clerics got punched. So I don't know what that means. What's going on? Alright, are you ready for the VTuber? I will warn you, it's disturbing. Okay. Let's go. Time to play some Inquisition. I hate it and I love it. That's the general. I think that's the general feeling. I'm gonna try to figure out how to set up, because I've seen people have a like channel point reward where they get turned into like a PNG tuber for 10 minutes. I'm gonna figure out how to do that. And that way, it'll be a channel reward point. You can turn me into concept art Final Fantasy X Sid for however long, 10 minutes or whatever. Alright, but anyway. I'll leave that. Should I leave it on for a little bit, or should I go ahead and switch back? I might leave it on for a minute or two. Alright, but we went to Valwario to try to talk to the Chantry. The Chantry were like, "Hibbity, you're not real." And then the Templar showed up and punched that cleric in the face and was like, "Y'all ain't real, but also you're not real too. And we're the hard asses now. We're in charge." And Cassandra was like, "I do not see why he would do this. He has gone mad." And I was like, "Whatever, lady." And now we're back. And long story short, it's grind time, I think. We're going to have to basically Inquisitor's path. So like we need 15 power if we want to approach them. And then, which we also have, which we're going to have to go to the Hinterlands regardless, because that's where Redcliffe is. We can also engage the leader of the Mage Rebellion. And basically, this choice is going to determine if we piss off Cullen, is basically, I think, what this boils down to. Or if we, that whole thing. And then Inner Circle, we have a lead on... A persistent messenger wants to have a word. Oh, this is new. I haven't seen this. Speak to the messenger. And then the Lone Warden. One of Leliana's agents reported a man calling himself Blackwall, dressed in full Grey Warden regalia, and last seen traveling through the Ferelden hinterlands. With so many wardens disappearing in the Lake of the Divine's death, this Blackwall should be questioned. He is in the hinterlands. I was thinking he was in the marsh thing. Let's do this. Where is this messenger? Is he right outside? Where is the messenger? New quest. Josephine Minave, War Room. But where's the messenger? I wish there was like a take me to the map, because I don't know where this is. Is it in the world? Will this tell me where it's at? Is he in the Winterlands? He's not here. We're going to the Hinterlands. Actually, let's hit up the War Room first, because we might have some stuff we can send people on. Should we... Let's just do this first. This is outside. Oh, who are you? Are you the new quest? Give me the message. Iron Bowl. Why give us this message? We'll think about it. Meet Iron Bull at the Storm Coast. Okay. That was weird that didn't put the eye. I thought when you placed it, like you said, an active thing, it like marked this icon on the map, but I guess it doesn't necessarily. You know what? We need to talk to the apothecary too. Ew. All right. Oh, we got a Haven, the best and brightest. Oh, find recipes through Exploration Bar or by visiting merchants. Visit an apothecary with herbs you gather in the wilderness to upgrade potions. Use the equip station to assign different potions to each of your party members and to replenish the potions you are carrying. Use the upgrade station to unlock permanent upgrades to your potions. Ah! We've met. Right. Why does this guy sound so pissed off about it? Thank you. Give Tegan's notes. Okay. Alright. I think it's time to switch off Sid VTuber. Alright. You're a bit cranky. Alright, upgrade potions. Let's see. Upgrade potions you've already unlocked. Upgrade potions, select the category, select potions, select the upgrade. They require a significant amount of herbs to unlock. In return, they give permanent and significant bonuses to your potions. Okay. 1 Dawn Lotus, 29 Elf. Really? Chat, is there no game audio? You know there's absolutely not. Because I had it muted. Thanks for letting me know. Oops. It's okay. All you missed was that motherfucker being cranky. Yeah, we should be good now. Ha, dumbass. Yeah, I know. Alright, you know what? I bet we can find some of this fucking elf fruit. And we can do this upgrade. Hello? Oh, I think that's just the tables. I don't like that it pings. I doubt it's a setting, but let's just check. Yeah, okay. I don't like that it pings like workstations and like that kind of thing.
You had granted them power over the very fade. So we have Tevinter activity in the hinterlands and the Templars.
Ooh, a chest. Hello. What you got? A hand hammer. An aggressive bow. Alright. Well, there we go. We're done. I really feel like I've collected a hell of a lot more than 27 of this fucking elf root. But
your report on the Seeker Fortress was excellent. It gave us
Alright, upgrade potion. Potion, healing potion. Increase healing 1. Increases healing amount by 50. Is that it? Okay. What's the Delirium potion? Mana, okay. And tonics and grenades. We don't know any of that yet, so. Equip potions. Oh, what? Why do we have... Oh, what the fuck? You know what? Let's just check real quick. What else do we fucking have to do? Mother Giselle requires specific herbs. She has provided a requisition outlining what she needs. Once collected, the herbs are to be delivered to Quartermaster Thran. Oh, right. This is the Blood Lotus and the Elf Fruit. Okay. Alright, I think it's time to go to the hinterlands again. Alright, Who are all these people? That's Sarah. That's Liliana. That's Barry. We've already talked to Sarah. We need to do her. Nope. Sarah. There we go. Hello? Sarah. There we go. You know, I kind of... She's already kind of started... Oh, no, she's not. At all. We're gonna make her... We're gonna set her up with double daggers. Since we're a rogue, I'm gonna go down the archery path. We'll send her down the double daggers road. Alright. Maybe I should read some of these. You leap through shadows to attack your foe with deadly strikes that hit them from behind. You lash out with bow daggers, striking deep with bonus damage if you flank your foe. You quickly block a strike made by your foe, then counter as their own defenses fall. We're gonna... Flanking, your twin fang attack will keep your target's armor sundered from the blow. You deal more damage only if you keep your target facing forward toward the blow. Oh, I see. Okay. Before your target turns to face your blow, you move to stealth, impossible to find. Your flank attacks leave the target of the blow still bleeding from the cut your dagger finds. Yeah, that one. Alright. Alright, we're done there. Alright, yeah, everybody's good, everybody's upgraded.
My creator, judge me whole. Find me well within your grace.
Okay. Summon the war castle. Oh, we have perks.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
I got a fidget spinner. Oh, grants plus 50% XP for each codex entry unlocked. So reading all the little things, that'll give us 75 XP versus 50. I don't know if that's necessarily work with a perk, because that's... We'll think on that one. Thanks to a few well-placed acquaintances and carefully crafted reputation, merchants will pay the Inquisition 10% more for items sold to them. Merchants will offer the Inquisition 10% discount on their goods. What's going on here? Let's see. Detailed study of underworld customs and their brutal but practical applications opens up new dialogue options related to criminal activities and grants 50% XP for each codex entry locked. Oh, so does each... I guess each... Wow, reading in a video game? Nerd. Well, true. Very true. I guess each branch has one of those, so... If you get them all, which we only have one perk right now, so it's probably not a great first one. Well, this one opens up new dialogue options, too. A methodology developed by an Orlesian blade master and used by chevaliers to analyze their own performance in combat. Grants 5% increase in XP earned from killing foes. And that's all that has. Secrets. Detailed study of magic and the places and creatures that interact with it. Opens up new dialogue options related to the Fade or Arcane studies. Grants 50 for each. So, Cullen's and Liliana's have like dialogue option stuff, but hers just doesn't. You just get extra. So it's like, well, okay. And then what do we have here? Even the generic Inquisition one has dialogue options. Detailed study of Thetis' past opens up new dialogue options related to history and the Chantry. Grants an additional 50% XP for each codex entry found. Antivan tailoring. Increases inventory capacity by 15. I don't even think we've hit our limit yet. Tempered glass flask adds one more potion slot for all party members. Okay. Grants a 10% chance to receive extra herbs with each harvest. Grants a significant increase to the discovery range of the searching action. Oh. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of worried about wasting this. But, I mean, because I don't really know how we get them. I don't know what gives us these. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll just do that. I thought there'd be a confirmation, but no, you just click that bitch. Alright. What do we got going on here? Red Jenny, Inquisition needs bees. What? I do not know how someone would come to this idea, but I can see the use. It is a large area to search, however. A memo from Josephine written on a note from Sarah. Know what ruins a party? Bees. I know a man who teaches how to jar them safe but angry. Stingy, no good for honey, but great for throwing. He's somewhere south. Sarah has scribbled a jar of bees hitting someone in the face. Also a butt. Okay. I did not see how someone would come to this idea, but I can see the use. It is a large area to search, however. Let's see. If he's peddling them to fighting forces, my people will find the trail. It's too large an area to cover. Bounty hunters are a simpler bet. I can send runners among the bands. If this weapon can help, it will be found. We'll send Cullen. That's the smallest.
All right.
And then Champions of the Just. Note, choosing the Templars will make it impossible to work with the mages. Leon Josephine is in Orthodoxy to convince, coerce, and win over some of Orleans' most influential houses. 10 noble families will help the Inquisition pressure the Templars into sealing the breach. Traveling to Therenfall, Redoubt, and demanding the Lord Seeker deal with him or face the wrath of Orlais. The Inquisition has promised the Herald of Andraste as its voice in these negotiations. Okay. Rescue soldiers missing in Ferelden. Well, we can go on to the Storm Coast. Alright, so we've completed this stuff. Is there anything on the other side that we can start sending people to do? Investigate the shards. The shards acquired by the Herald of Andraste are unlike anything I've ever encountered of ancient origin if you ever recovered before now. The breach must have disrupted whatever ancient magic was concealing them from view. I heard one scroll that mentions the shards that belong to the Circle Tower in Markham. However, after the circles fell, the Sorrel family seized many of the valuables as compensation for donations made after their mage son was taken there. They intend to sell the scroll along with everything else at a private auction. Josephine, the Sanctuary is tied to the breach or can offer some vengeance against it. We need to know. Can you get us into that auction? What else we got going on over here? Red Jenny says drop and grab. Drop and grab. I can make no sense of this. The Herald founder, perhaps he can advise? For your big hats, Lord, whoever says you're rubbish. His servants don't care, but could drop a few things for them. They'll give Josephine a surprise. I think scrolls or something. Sarah. A scribble of heraldic symbols and directions are below. Also, Sarah's name 37 times. I can make some. So, the heraldries of a minor house. Shall we instead see what the surprise might be? We require middlemen, secure the goods in the favor of the noble. Let's come back to this one. The Chantry remains. The confrontation with Mother Havara and the Val Royale market had the desired effect. To a point, the Chantry's condemnation of the Inquisition was lost amid a flurry of speculation of the actions of Lord Seeker Lucius, as well as a divide in the opinions of the remaining Chantry clerics. There are, however, clerics still loudly denouncing the Herald of Andraste. The Inquisition could leave them their speeches, but dealing with them before the Chantry elects a new divine could be a benefit. These clerics were not at the conclave for a reason. They all have secrets and weaknesses we should exploit. A delicate hand is needed. We should focus on clerics who can be swayed and make their voices louder than those who oppose us. We could send a contingent of Inquisition soldiers to the Grand Cathedral. They can offer protection and their visibility. Remind the clerics that they are not out of our reach. I actually think Josephine is faster on both of these, so...
Let's see what we have.
Alright, we'll do that, and we'll send Josephine here.
Let us begin.
And then here... I'll just go ahead and do that. Oh, that sends us... That does something. What is that doing? I keep thinking that takes us somewhere, but it doesn't. It just is an instant thing. New area unlocked. With thanks to our Lady Ambassador, I was able to study the scroll. The reference is vague, but it implies a connection to a temple, possibly Elven. I followed the lead and believe one such temple stands in an oasis in the western approach. So what may lie within, I cannot say. Reports of the place are cut off or pages missing. I've yet to find a reliable first-hand account. Perhaps our soldiers can provide a better one. Okay. Not now. Oh, these are... These were not here a minute ago, right? What? We're all busy. Venture forth. We're going to take Sarah. And we're going to take... We'll take Cassandra and Solus. Now, let's get going. I love the loading screens that just... You do not have time to read. Oh, I should probably... Yeah, let's take care of business here. Because she's wearing... Is that the... No, she's not wearing this armor. She's wearing... I don't know what she was wearing. Oh, I guess this apprentice coat? What is this? Is this light armor? Yeah, light armor. So let's stick with... Alright, let's pop that on. And then... Which I don't get how the differences between, like, light, heavy, medium. Because as far as I can tell, everybody can wear everything. Unless there's a specific restriction. Like this heavy armor, like right... This one has a warrior only requirement. Which is kind of dumb because... It looks just the same as this. Does that have... Okay, I don't know. I don't know how it works. And then helmet. Do we have a helmet? Nope. And then weapons. Let's see what we have as far as weapons. Oh, she doesn't have anything. So is this like I think this is like a generic. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. And then what do we have going on here? Oh. We're finally starting to see some stuff that might be better than that beginner DLC shit. So 62. The damage DPS is the same, but let's compare. A 5% critical chance versus 6% guard damage bonus. 4% willpower. Restriction, not Varric. Let's try that. Let's try it. Why not? Accessories. +2 dexterity. And then this shit. Where's Cassandra? Here you are. You want that. What do you have currently? For Elden Captain Longsword 67. You want this hand hammer. So you got a mace now. And then shield. Yeah, okay. And then armor. Common light armor. You know what? We're going to Google this. I'm going to Google this real quick. Who can wear what? Who can wear armor? Dragon Age Inquisition. And I just did not spell that right at all. But it got us close enough. What is the difference between light and medium armor besides armor value? Several things. Depending on the type of armor, only certain classes can wear them. Light is equal to mage, medium is to rogue, heavy is warrior. That's not true, I'm pretty sure. But if you use certain materials, any class can wear any type of armor. Silverite for heavy armor and snow fluor skin for medium. The difference is what stat boosts it will give. For example, on medium armor, the slots materials available for use will most likely boost stats that rogues would use, like dexterity. I don't like that. That's not. Protective covering used to prevent damage from being inflicted to the wearer. And armor mitigates physical damage. It does not make you harder to hit. In addition, armor will not degrade. Alright. I'm uncertain about differences between the different weights of armor. Seems that while there are some restrictions on specific armors, there's nothing stopping a mage or rogue from wearing heavy or medium armor. There's nothing in the armor description itself that indicates if there are any downsides to the heavier armors. I read somewhere that heavier armor drains stamina more quickly, but see nothing in the armor stats to indicate this. Am I missing something? Or is this hidden information? As far as I know, heavy armor causing fatigue as a trackable stat to slow the rate of stamina generation is just a Dragon Age Origins thing. I believe the armor restrictions in Inquisition are primarily about appearance and having whatever class wear armors that are thematically appropriate. You can even get around the restrictions with crafted armor by using certain materials. Every armor class has different stat priorities. Heavy armor has constitution, strength, and melee defense. Medium is cunning, dex, ranged. Light is magic, willpower, magic, defense. You can craft light armor with constitution, for example, but heavy armor will give you more constitution, etc. So aside from the stats, there is not downside to wearing heavy armors, right? A rogue wearing heavy armor won't suffer from a faster stamina drain. He just won't get the greater benefits to his key stats that a lighter armor may have provided. No penalty at all. Just don't pick strength. Pick constitution. That will give you more HP and melee defense. Your choice of armor will depend on the look and the build you plan to achieve for your party members and yourself. So people know about Silverite removing the class restriction for armors that use metals for their armor rating, but there exists cloth and leather variants as well. Ah, okay. Interesting. They can't remove race characters. Yeah, that's fine. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, let's go pop that on. Plus 2% melee defense. Plus 3% melee defense. Okay. I like the red pauldrons. Alright, let's go back to you, because that's what I was looking at. I mean... J only. Oh, interesting. Alright, whatever. This is enough. Alright, we're done. Let's get moving. Alright, so that, and then these Inquisition tapestries. We just need to do stuff, I guess. Eventually, we'll... Grenadier under Fiona, leader of the Major Rebellion, is offering alliance to the rebels, mages at Redcliffe. So... we can go do that, but I don't know if we want to do that necessarily, because... I don't know, we just, that's the decision we need to make. Do we want to work with the Templars, or do we want to work with the mages? Frankly, the Templars look like a bunch of assholes. But Cassandra assists that one guy usually sees the reason, but it's bizarre that he's being a weird ass. So let's... we don't have to make the decision yet, so we'll just do shit right now. Alright, let's just start. Let's just knock some shit out. Whoop. Whoop.
Watch your step, right?
Sure. Ooh, a chest. Also, AM, I'm not seeing 3 other people. Oh. That'll be for you. Yeah. $85 to $108. Cool. Also, do I have a helmet for you? I don't think I do. Nope. that's the sign. Iron. What is that? It kind of pisses me off. So apparently you have to use the Inquisition part to increase your chance of getting multiple armpit itches. Like if you like to pick an herb, you have to spend an Inquisition thing to get a chance at getting more. But other shit like the iron, it just gives you a bunch. Like I don't think I've seen it ever give less than like 2 or 3. I think I've noted it looks like 3 every time. Uh-oh, shit's going down. Actually, here. Oh, fuck that. It can knock me out. That's dumb. Alright. Got a little dicey there at the end with Solus, but I think we're fine. Ring of Life Drain. Okay. Alright, oh, the Lone Warden's over here. Let's do that, because we're close. We can get Blackwell. He's a Great Warden. Which is like a knockoff Witcher, maybe?
Goodbye.
Alright, cool. Oh, more Blood Lotus. Oh, fuck, that's right. This stuff grows in water, so this is probably the area we want to look for this stuff. Because we need it for a requisition. Yep. Oh, bingo, bango, bongo. I'm so happy. However that fell out song goes. Okay, so we got 5 Blood Lotus. Let's just keep grabbing it. Okay, there's a cave. Looks like there's shit in the cave. Let's fight the cave. Let's fight what's in this cave. Carta. Who are the Carta?
Mercenaries? They appear to be Cartelirium smugglers.
Lyrium smugglers. They're Kratom smugglers. AM, tell Jordan. They're kratom smugglers. Yeah, see, look at this shit. So, look, watch. If I can get to it. Yeah, 2 iron. See? Like, that just happened. You can just do that. But with the... You have to waste the perk stuff on the... I guess because... I guess the thought process is because the herbs and stuff give you access to more shit with potions, maybe? But... I don't know. Nug skin. Hello? I thought I took it. Alright, let's go in. Wait a minute. Hold on. Sorry. Hinterlands. Map to a waterfall. This map depicts a bridge with 4 pillars and a waterfall under a tree. Related codex. Oh, it's a bridge. Okay, I saw the 2 statues. That's what made me want to look. But it's actually... So we're looking for a bridge specifically. Which that's probably around here, though, because we're by this waterfall. Do we see... Is there a bridge? I doubt that's the bridge I'm talking about. Whatever, let's go in. Hello? Valamar key required. Find a key to Valamar. Oh, okay. We don't have keys. Oh, it's up there. Oh, what the? Let me up there! There we go. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright, Oh, hello. Masterwork Sturdy Bianca Grip. Oh, we don't have Varric. Varric probably would have said something. Oh well. Again, not a knock to this game, because it is fun, but I want to get through this one pretty quick. I want to get to Witcher 3. Hello. That's not a bridge, though. They're fighting this bear. Ate it. Bear hide. And then loot these guys. There is a dragon somewhere. Like, there's just a straight... I know in the Hinterlands at some point you can run into just a straight dragon. And it's like way... It's like a high-level thing. Hello? A new quest. A letter found on a corpse. Don't you hate when that happens? She told us right and proper, son. 3 times around the crown statue. Right hand close enough to brush the stone itself, and the spirits will listen. Everything else has been done. We slipped a silver to the chantry to save grandfather's body from the burning, and he's buried close by. 3 times around, always turning right, and the spirits will bring him back to us. Now go and don't be afraid. Well... What is this quest? To Valamar. Playing with fire. Letter found in the corpse said, 3 times around the crown statue, right hand close enough to brush the stone itself, and the spirits will listen. Doing so will apparently bring back someone's grandfather. The letter writer must really miss him. Bring the grandfather back. Oh, we're just going to do that. Where's the statue? This is a burnt corpse. Ooh, a log in his head. I don't know why, but I feel like this direction... I feel like this is the where we go to run into shit.
I confess, Solus, I am surprised you decided to remain.
Why? The breach remains a threat to us all.
Just the same. I wondered if you might leave now that we have a plan to seal it.
Ah, because I am an apostate. I might flee before the Inquisition throws me in chains. I take my commitment seriously, Seeker. Come what may, I shall see this through.
As you wish. Though I cannot guarantee what will happen in the days to come.
All right. Is this the statue? Also, I did not want... I don't care about deep trouble. Playing with fire. Set active. Is this that statue? It is that statue. Alright, let me read it again. What the hell am I supposed to do? 3 times around the crown statue, right hand close enough to brush the stone itself, and the spirit will listen. Doing so will apparently bring back someone's grandfather. Well, okay. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Defeat the demon. Oh, you? The grandfather! Let's fuck up this grandpa. Damn it, grandpa, we told you to quit. Okay. Sorry, Grandpa. An enhanced belt of spirit resistance. Alright. I don't know who needs that, but... That's funny as hell. Alright, well, we took care of Grandpa. We put Grandpa back in the dirt. What is with the music? Why is it all like intense? What do we got going? What? Did there? What did there was like a there was a bunch of shit here? Did it just pop out? Did it like just despawn? Oh, fuck off. Yes, take care of you. I think we're going into a higher level area in the hinterlands. Because I'm seeing that this other stuff's level 8. Which we're working through level 5, so. Alright, let's get this stupid Drake Stone. Whoop. There we go. You know what? Let's just keep going. You just throw that shit on the ground. Crystal Grace. Deep mushroom.
The area ahead is well defended. Be ready.
You know, I think this game titled Inquisition needs more state-sponsored, religiously motivated want and murder of other religious groups. Well, I mean, there's quite a bit. The Templars hate the mages, and the mages hate the Templars. The Templars hate the mages. They want to get rid of all the mages. Yeah, there's a whole, like, side plot of that. So there's plenty. Are the mages a religious group? Not real. Well, no, I don't think so. Not like the Chantry is. And is said hate state-sponsored. It's it's church-sponsored. The Chantry... So, the Chantry is the church. That's the church. The Divine, that's the Pope, except it's a lady. And then... The Templars are like... Well, in this game, they've apparently disavowed the Chantry. They're like, no, we do our own thing now. That just happened. We watched that. So what's the government then? I don't know, like kings and shit, but nobody gives a shit about him. There's like a king, and just... It's like real life, or like real life in history. I guess it's not as really a thing now. But you know how like the church like ran shit all the time in history? And there was like a king and shit, but they didn't really they just listened to the church. It's kind of like that, I think. Whoa, that dude's got a big hammer. Is there a government? There is like a royal piece to it. So there's like, we're in, the world is called Thetis. That is the world. That's Earth. We are in Ferelden. And there's a country, there's two kind of countries, at least in this part of the world. There's Ferelden and there's Orlais.
Someone help Sarah!
Hell yeah. What was I saying? But so Orlais is like French, basically. But that's like where the Chantry originated. So it's not state-sponsored, religiously motivated genocide of another religious group. It's just genocide. I think so. I actually don't know if they want to kill all the mages or just control them. It kind of gets confusing. From what I understand... Well, let me back up. So the whole thing that started this in the beginning, so you saw the beginning of the game. Like there was the big explosion, right? There was a big explosion, and there were people marching. That's what the menu is. So like you go to the menu. Traditionally, with mages... Alright, magic in this game... oh my god, I'm bad at explaining shit. Alright. So this was supposed to be the beginning of the game, right? This was... the Conclave. These over here are Templars, these are mages. In this game, mages... The way their power works is they work with the Fade and do stuff with the Fade. When they do magic, they run because the Fade, demons live in the Fade. Demons and monsters live in the Fade. Whenever magic is done, it runs the risk of letting monsters come in, I think. And so traditionally, over history, whatever, what has happened is Templars, whose whole thing is, they can dampen magic, weaken magic. They have basically said, they control the mages. They're like, hey, you have to do your shit a certain way. And the idea is that they basically lock down the mages and force them to, like, while they do their education and they learn stuff and do things, they go to these circles. And the circles are like universities that are all Templar guarded, where mages can learn and do their shit. But the relationship is often antagonistic. Templars are like, fuck you mages, you all shouldn't even be able to do this shit. All you do is cause problems. And mages are like, we want freedom. And there are mages that don't belong to a circle, they're called apostates. And they're like, typically criminals. I mean, if it's supposed to be the real life history, the genocide is very historically accurate, especially of witches and shit. Well, I don't know if it's supposed to be historically accurate. What was I saying? In this game, I guess mages have started to rebel against Templars, and there's been a war. They have been battling a war. And like at the beginning of the game, Solus said to Cassandra, because Cassandra introduced Solus as an apostate mage, and Solus was like, well, technically all mages are apostates now, because they've been at war. And the Divine Justinia, the Pope, basically called them both to the conclave. And the idea was like, it was peace talks. That was the whole thing. Well, there was this big explosion. That's what the breach is, the big thing in the sky. Can you see it on this map, or can you only see it in Haven? That was the whole thing with that. That's what triggered the whole thing. There was this big explosion, and it killed stuff. Game of the Year 111, Dragon Age Inquisition Part 3. Jay poorly explained lore he doesn't understand. Yeah. Basically. I am not familiar with the Dragon Age lore in the slightest. And it's pretty deep. Alright, let's loot this shit. No, we're starting to find some, like, equipment shit for weapons. Used to... Was there still, like, a... In Origin, I don't think it's a thing in this game. In Origins, if you had a teammate get knocked down, they got a long-term injury that they'd have to rest and heal. I'm not familiar with Dragon Age lore at all. People complain about Veilguard, and you playing Inquisition are my only experiences with it. Yeah, I don't know. I've played a little of Origins. I think a lot of people say Origins is the best. Or I think a lot of people would agree with that. I liked Origins, and I like this. I thought it was fine for when it came out. I think it's, for some reason, this game has kind of, the opinion of this game has soured from what I've seen. I don't quite know why. Also, I just realized this whole outfit is like ropes. Well, a big chunk of the outfit is ropes. It's not all. Oh, and people simping over Morgan, I think. Chick with the black hair. Yeah. Everybody simps over Morgan in the first game. Alright, we are out of potions. That's a problem. I think we can get here, though. God, there's so much loot. Apparently there are novels and stuff, too. That's how the person that hopped in chat yesterday and followed yesterday was saying that they read the novels and was saying a bunch of stuff, and I was like, okay. And it was overwhelming. Let's see, how long have we gone? Hour 16? Alright. Alrighty, Roo. Whoop. I don't know how long I'm going to stream tonight. Imagine getting support. What do you mean? Hello? Alright. Here, hop up here. I get bonuses for elevation, so get up here. Get on the rock! Son of a bitch! Nah, I'll go ahead and fight the bear. I think the bear is aggressive. You know what? I'm going to play as her for a second. I need to get on the other side. She has fighters there. Oh, okay. Sarah! You said, imagine getting support. I was talking about specifically all the Dragon Age lore dumping. I don't know what if you're talking about all the other stuff that they were talking about. Alright, we want to go here to try to start this camp and we can resupply. Hello. And hopefully we'll have enough elf fruit. Oh, we need one more elf fruit. Surely there's one around here somewhere. I don't want to fight more shit. Frankly, I don't know if Sarah is already struggling. Okay, all this shit just disappeared earlier. Oh.
Kill them all!
Oh.
Eat it! Ate it!
Bet there's more where that came from.
Bet there's more where that came from. I might have made a mistake playing Rogue, the Archer Rogue. I don't know if... Ooh, orders. Find the Mercenary Fortress. The patrol pattern is not negotiable upon any encounter resulting in injuries, mark trail, and withdrawal to the villa. We must remain in fighting condition to apply appropriate force and keep refugees clear from the area. Okay. No, I don't want to fight more oh, fuck. Well, shit. I didn't need to trigger a bunch of shit. Alright, let's loot this quickly and get out. Oh, those were assassins. Alright, let's get out. And go this way. We need to rest. Wait, no, this is where we need to go. Yeah, we need to go this way. Oh, great. Now I'm low health. Ooh, neat. I mean, I guess I could fast travel back, but sleep is for the weak. Well, a landmark. Ooh, this looks cool. It looks very cool. It also looks like a thing that'll... I don't get what claiming the landmarks do. I don't know if it's just discovering stuff. I don't really know how it works. Oh, fuck. Let's go back this way. Maybe I can circle back this way. I don't want to fuck with that bear. We may have to just fast travel back, which I'd like to avoid, but we'll see. Alright, can we cut up this way? I think we can. Is this like Skyrim where you can just walk up the side of the mountain? See that mountain? You can climb it. Alright, Go away, bear.
As good a place as any to camp.
I agree, Sarah. Let's talk to you.
Nothing to report, sir.
Nothing to report, sir. Oh, and we can change Verkador part if we wanted to. Inspect requisitions. We need one more of that. Yes, I want to change, or do that. Alright, we're all good there. The threat remains. Quest completed. What was that? What was the threat remains? That? What? Okay, whatever. Alright, oh, they're just gonna walk right up, huh? You gonna help? No? Not you either? Okay.
Goodbye.
Alright, cool. Alright. I don't want to fight with the bear. Aha! Oh, fuck. What was that? Was that the bear? That was the bear. Oh, shit. Solus is simping, dog. Sarah gets a scratch and he's like, "Someone help Sarah!" Like, chill out, big dog. It's because she's an elf. I think Solus is an elf restricted romance. He might be. I thought I read that. I don't know if he's specifically elf restricted or if it's human and elf. Now that I think about it, I think all of the relationships, except one, are restricted in some way. And not to spoil anything, but I know the one that is not restricted, and it is pretty funny. I don't know at what point the elevation thing takes in. Oh, shit.
Dead!
Adathanas de Elgara Masula Eva Venan. Excuse me?
Excuse yourself. Whatever you said and what I did, same difference to me.
I'd hoped, well, our people can sometimes feel the rhythm of the language, despite lacking the vocabulary.
Uh-huh. Know what else is good? Words that mean things. Like these. Words.
Then heed is Lhasa.
Yeah, that's... He's simping. There we go. Alright, I'm fucking around over here, and I don't really need to be. There's a rift over here, but I want to start making my way back. Ooh, hello. I got a text message. I need a moment. Let's go that way. Okay, we have potions. Just eat the bottle. Oh, we were looking for the stupid blood root. That's what was happening. There's gotta be one. Like these fucking things were everywhere, and now suddenly they're just not. There. I'm gonna wholesale crash out. What is this thing? Senna, beloved, may your ashes be gathered by Falundin and carried safely after all long years you carried me. Am I hearing a horse? You know what? Whatever. We'll just go. I'm gonna cut back to Blackwall. Oh. Ooh, wolves. Not Mabari. Mabari are like warhounds, I think. In hushed whispers. Okay, I don't give a fuck about this mercenary fortress. I give a shit about I give a shit about this. Drink. Alright, let's see. cut through this way. What's right up here? Can I just walk up here? Hello? What the fuck was that? We're not going to bed yet. Oh, okay. Alright, well, I can't just climb that, unfortunately. It's kind of annoying. Alright. There we go. Aha, we did it. Oh, is this the shard thing again? Quartz. Alright, cool. A starium. Oh, no, this is the other thing. Okay. The skull was the look-through thing. That's what it was. Okay. Are there extras? I think there's extras. Oh shit, okay. Restart, okay. I think we had it, but that last one. Hell yeah. Finish. Hell yeah. It's pointing that way. That way. Oh, is it just pointing to the next one? Alright, whatever. Alright, cool. Now let's cut back over to talk to Lone Warden. I wonder how dumb it's going to be if I try to just... Yeah, it's going to be pretty dumb. We'll go back down the long way. See if we find any of this stupid elf root. And do these requisite. I don't know, because so like Mass Effect had, well, the later. I don't know if every Mass Effect had it. I don't think they. Oh my god. All right, they're fucking with that bear. I ain't fucking with that bear. But like they all had like this mechanic where like you would turn in stuff for requisitions, and the requisitions got you whatever. It usually, I guess it was like the power, this Inquisition power thing, where it was like this kind of arbitrary measure that you basically spend to unlock stuff and progress in the story. And that's like a BioWare thing, and I just don't know. It could have been that this... I'd have to replay like Mass Effect and stuff. to see like if they did it better in those games. But I don't know. It just kind of feels like a chore. Oh, you three just teleported here. Cool. Yo! The latest Catan scores are in. Let's go. I don't know if AM's still on. This isn't Catan. This isn't, no. But I just got a text message with some Catan scores. Oh, these respawn. Because I picked that up already. I wonder how long they take to respawn. I guess not very long. Yeah, I kicked ass that game. Daddy. Yes. Hi. Not that kind of daddy. Okay. That was what I pieced together. That's why I stopped myself from saying anything. What's up? Hi, Uncle AM. AM. Somebody's saying hello. Hi. Ate it. Have I already looked at this? Are they just... Man, these birds are just here, huh? Okay, whatever. Alright, let's pick up the loot. She is made AM... Mad AM is pink. Oh, the name? Is AM's name pop up as pink? He pops up for green on my end, but I don't know what determines that. Yes, on my end. I don't know what changes it, because I've... Do you change your color, AM? Because I've noticed sometimes you'll pop up as like green and other times you'll be pink. Or purple. I guess pink. I don't know what it usually is. Elf fruit, finally! Great, good gravy. That was... Like... I could not stop running into it up until I needed some. And then all of a sudden I couldn't find it anymore. No, I don't do anything. It just changes. Oh. It could be if you don't... Because you can set it based on the chat. So, like, you can go into a channel, set your color. Because I've set mine to orange in a few. It could be if you don't set it, it maybe changes. It changes based on the order you come in. Did you look this up? Or is this something you are just completely saying out of your butt? Mine has been pink before. No, I want to know. Did you look that up? Is that how that works? Or are you just saying that? Because I think you're just saying that. Also, I forgot you were a moderator. Whee! Yeah, okay. TP Foo Fun. What is that emoji? I know that one. Yeah, okay. So you don't know that. You just said that. Okay. Alright. It's just a bear. Someone help Sarah. Okay, there is nothing wrong with Sarah, Solus. She is fine. Like my dude. Okay, she went low health a second ago. Solus could not give a shit about Cassandra. He's like, Solus is like, oh no, watch out. But Sarah trips, and he's like, somebody help Sarah! Cassandra could get her face eaten off, and Solus could not.
The mages and the Templars chose a poor location for working out their differences.
OMG, there is a delay. Did you hear me up here yelling? And then it came through. Yeah, there's a delay. I forget how the delay works. It's usually like, sometimes it, in bigger streamers it goes really fast. So I think like partners are just faster unless they intentionally set it. It's like 6 to 7 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, there's a delay. I hate it. I'm sorry. You gotta listen to me yell twice. Hey, you're welcome. It is literally 2 of you in my house. I couldn't find a color change option on mobile. I think it's there. I don't know where it's at, though. The more the merrier. I appreciate that, AM. Hey, don't hit me. You two hit everybody else. Click the 3 dots. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Okay, I'm just picking everything up and barely... I'm just doing stuff. Oh, there's another menu. I got it. The lover's knot. The right half. Mine should update soon. Yeah, yours is updated on my end. You're pink now. If everybody's pink. I actually was going to say that's going to be annoying, but actually that's really sweet if everybody turns pink. Because I know my daughter likes pink. So yeah, okay, so this all does respawn, and I don't know how long it takes to respawn.
Where's the baby?
Where's the baby? I'm getting better at not absolutely crapping my pants when that plays. But sometimes it gets me. You need to make more. I do need to make more. Actually, it's so loud. It is loud. It's a little. I intentionally made it loud and bit crushed it.
They will make this a fight, not us.
Oop.
Line there. Remember how to carry your
biscuits.
shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall. Warden Blackwall.
You're not. How do you know my name? Who said... Ah!
Whoa. Wait, those are people?
That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come.
Alright, let's get them.
Hold the wall, men. Make them come to me. You're dead, bastard. Hey, I wasn't here to fight. Stop and think. Too late for that. You know how this...
Here we go.
Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves.
So, okay.
You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
That depends on who you ask. Greetings are in order.
I've been called a lot of things lately by a lot of people.
Well, I'm talking to you. Stop dancing.
We're Inquisition, trying to find out why the Wardens disappeared and if it had anything to do with the Divine's murder.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
I wasn't accusing Wardens yet. Is it killing bandits? Then where are the Wardens? Where are they?
So where are the rest of you?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
The treaties sound powerful. Where might Wardens go? Why haven't you disappeared?
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
Do you have any idea where the other Wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they'd disappear to.
Treaties sound powerful.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
We know that
It's
from Origins.
complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
So for those of you who don't know anything about Dragon Age, so that's not really a thing in this game. The Blight, the Grey Wardens. This is the only. I think this is the only Grey Warden you'll be interactive in the game. But in the Origins, so the whole start of Origins is your character. Some stuff happens to your character based on choices you make in character creation. You have like an origin story. I think my main character was might have been somebody from Redcliffe. Like a royalty in Redcliffe. And there's like a coup, and you get saved by a Grey Warden named Duncan. He recruits you. He conscripts you, but he basically he basically saves you because the coup is they're killing the royal family, and he's like, you can come with me, let's go. And you become a Grey Warden. And the Grey Warden, it's literally like they're Witchers, basically. It's a very similar process, because I think with Witchers they have to train, and then they drink something that turns them into a Witcher. Maybe it's literally almost the same thing. You drink something and become a Grey Warden. But the Grey Warden's whole thing is they take on something called the Blight, and the Blight is I don't remember exactly what it is. It's like monsters, demons, but they're darkspawn. They're nasty monsters, and they appear every so often. The Blight happens every so often, and that's what makes them show up. In Origins, that's the Blight they're talking about. The Archdemon is a decade dead. That was the Origins. That was what happened during that. And that's what that whole game is about, is you trying to defeat the Archdemon. So, that's what that is. You're giving me nothing inspiring but fruitless.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall, but this didn't help at all.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment.
The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a warden. Maybe you need me.
So we don't need a Warden Black. Warden Blackwall will leave and not return. How can you alone help?
The Inquisition needs all the support it can get. But what can one Grey Warden do?
Save the fucking world if pressed. Look,
Save
maybe
the
fighting
fucking world
demons
if
from the
pressed.
sky isn't something I'm practiced at. But show me someone who is. And like I said, there are treaties. Maybe this isn't a blight, but it's bloody well a disaster. Some will honor them. Being a warden means something to a lot of people.
Yes, join the Inquisition.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
Do we want to bring him on? I kind of do. Keep Sarah. Bring Blackwall and Solus. Confirm. And then we need to... Oh, what else is going on? Okay. Blackwall. Well, here, let's see his equipment first. Let's check out his equipment. So I don't know if there's a... I assume you can just build anybody to be whatever, but I don't know if there's a preference on... Oh, I need one moment. Hello. Alright, I'm back. Alright. As I was saying, I don't know... Excuse me. Okay. I don't know if there's like a preference. You know, I'm going to load him up with Battlemaster stuff. Grappling hook chain. You know how to take the fight of your foes. You critical haste, leave them enemies weakened. When you attack a target from behind, you leave them slowed. You dive and roll to where the battle needs you to be, whether it's escaping from a group or moving to flank an opponent. Oh shit. Okay. Combat roll. You do more damage against enemies that are stunned or knocked down. Better them than you. Your Warhorn's blast rings across the battlefield, giving allies the strength to fight harder. Your Warhorn's blast puts fear into the hearts of your foes, leaving them panicked. Oh, okay. Man, I'm just going to load his ass down on the Battlemaster track. Toggle upgrade. What does that do? Alright, and then let's check his inventory. Blackwall. Reinforced shield. Mercenary Lord Blade. Griffin helmet. Defender armor. Alright, so... let's just give him that. Which I guess we could also just give him this. I mean, yeah, we could just give him that because we just went down the Battlemaster route, so none of his stuff is tied to the weapon. Yeah, let's just try that. Why not? And then heavy armor. Let's check out the heavy armor. That's level locked. So what's his current? 78. Oh, it's just a better version. Oh, no, it looks different. Yeah, okay. That's what we want. Accessories. Upgrades. I don't think we can do anything with it. I think we have to go back to Haven to do all that stuff. Alright. So we've got him. Let's look at our journal. Let's look at the Inquisitor's Path. Let's go ahead and make contact with the mages because I don't necessarily think that locks us in with them. Oh, more decorative gems. Okay, so we got all those. Now we just need the Velveteen for that one. Take was 8-piece. The Belt of Staggering. Okay. AM. It's so loud, yeah. A letter found on the body of a bandit who stole from refugees in the hinterlands. The ink is smudged, and only a few sentences can be made out. You can die pretending you'll earn back your soldier's honor, or you can do something with the skills that son of a bitch taught you. Spend some time with my boys. No one will know who you are in Ferelden. And it's not so bad. A little bit of smuggling, a little bit of extortion, you'll get used to it. Okay. Alright, so that's up here. Let's travel to the crossroads, and then we'll go from there.
We'll see.
Okay, let's see what this merchant has.
It's good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here if you wish to trade.
Sturdy Bianca grip, aiming module, Bianca arms 1. Crafting materials, spindle weed, ram leather, valuables, weapon schematics. Let's go ahead and buy that. That was probably, we probably didn't need to buy that. I'm sure we could have found that somewhere. Armor, weapons. $100, $108. Ooh, what's this? Oh, warrior only. Black wall. Rugged broadaxe. Raider hatchet. Reinforced shield. We already checked Sarah Solis. Fire staff. Acolyte lightning staff. They don't have anything about for armor or any of that stuff. And we can buy sell. How do we, oh, sell's right here. Okay. I don't want to sell that aggressive blow because fuck on nerd. I need to go ahead and make this face an email. I need to get ready. You ready? I need to work on that. I need to figure out some emotes. All right, let's see. What's this? A Templar's letting know for his apostate brother. Challenging him to a fight. You should activate the ADHD brain cells and do a deep dive into Dragon Age economics. Oh boy. You know what? We'll just keep going this way. Maybe we'll hit this camp. That's not a no. No, I suppose it's not a no. Ooh, we got a quest. In all seriousness, I'd be totally down to learn more about the Dragon Age lore because I know it's good. It's interesting. It's just, I don't know. It's just not the. I'm not even gonna say that it's not my thing or it just wasn't my thing. It's just I'm ADHD, so there's not a whole lot I'll deep dive on. Recruit
Watch
Villette.
yourself. Bandits up ahead. Or something anyway. They're blocking the road.
They might not be bandits. Tell me about them.
What can you tell me about the attackers on the road?
They had me
Several
at
groups.
slavery.
Some of them with bows. They've got better armor than most around here. It's too many for us. If you head out there, careful you don't get flanked. They don't take prisoners.
They might not be bandits.
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits wait until people are vulnerable, then hit them fast so nobody escapes. These bastards show themselves too early. They care more about driving people away than taking loot. They're either stupid, or they're more than just bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
Thanks for the warning.
Well, interesting. Bandits are attacking refugees along the King's Highway east of the crossroads. Let's fuck them up! I'm going in! I'm stealing from Burnt Peanut. It does not, I don't think it works for playing a single player RPG from fucking 11 years ago, 12 years ago, however long. I mean, I do love some good Scavery. The Skaven are my favorite faction in Warhammer Fantasy Age of Sigmar. Elves are slaves in this. No, they're not. I don't know if they're slaves. Elves are like a second-class citizen kind of thing. They're treated that way. Or at least they were in Origins. I don't know if that's changed. It seems to have changed here. Because they're all over just the place doing stuff. Rat people commit war crimes and friendly fire. What a hashtag. Alright, let's fuck these guys up.
There, the bandits.
Kill them all!
Get away from me, get away from me. I need help. Do it. Hell yeah, fuck those
Easy,
knife
right?
ear okay.
Too easy. Piss.
Plaid weed. Okay. Oh, did I miss something? Hello? Say the word, coward. I'm not Australian. Excuse me. I'm not Australian. I don't get the pass. We play with a Welsh person. It's not a big deal anymore. Very true. That's very true. My daughter was watching, so I need to watch it. I don't know if she still is, though. Alright.
According to my research, the ancient elves may have set up wards near here. If we can find the artifacts they used, it may help strengthen this area against tears.
Ooh. Who are you?
Peace. I am no danger to you. My name is Maris. By your weapons, I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
What are you doing out here?
Are you fighting the demons on your own?
Fighting demons is pointless. There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however.
The veil?
I believe one of the artifacts is nearby.
My bad, gang child. You heard
Help me
nothing.
reach it.
I was not expecting my demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts nearby can help me reach it. Yes, we'll help. Sure.
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead. Thank you for joining me. I do not think I could have done this alone.
How did you end up here?
How did you come to be here?
I was, first of Clan Benen. I left in service of my clan and saw that great tear in the veil on my journey. I know more of magic and the veil than any Shemlin. so I hope to help.
Maharal, Dalen.
We should keep moving.
Oh. I'm sorry, Solus. I was not aware of your game. Alright, so I guess it's just in this cave. Energize.
We'll need focused magical energy to get by. You, Flatear, can you manage it?
Manuvinen, Dalen.
Look at these lads on Pharos are a little weird. Mass Effect one. Pharos. Which one's Pharos? I don't remember Pharos. And then I'll just be Veil Fire.
What manner of flame is this?
I have heard of this, but never seen it before. It is called Veilfire. It is a form of sympathetic magic, a memory of flame that burns in this world where the veil is thin.
Has the exogeny stuff on it. There's a struggling colony with a bunch of weird people on it. It is like the first post-tutorial world. It's been so long since I played, I genuinely don't remember. But it's... I thought you already... If it's the first post-tutorial world, I thought you already had everybody on your... Yucatan scores just dropped. Oh, it should... Damn, dude, you're being relentless. Damn, y'all shit all over... Oh, man. Alright, let's look here. Oh, so apparently this stuff can just light normal fire? Yeah. Area of effect takes allow you to target groups of enemies. Use the mouse to position the AoE. Use that to initiate the AoE when you're happy with its position, or right to cancel.
There. If we activate that crystal, it should react to the strength of the veil.
Something tells me that this elf lady's gonna betray us. Turns out you didn't need to do it.
We're near another artifact.
Oh, inventory's full. Turns out you didn't need to do it. You get almost all of them on the Citadel, and Liara is on a world you can kind of just go do to get her. Oh, okay. Cool. Inventory is full, so let's close this. Let's go deal with that. I don't even know if we have stuff that we can just get rid of. Assassin weapon. All right. Dreamer rags. This creature research item. Bring it to a creature. Whatever. Fuck it. We'll just destroy stuff. Oh, it's a face paint. Move to valuables. Does that open it up? No, it does not. Where's valuables? Nope. Destroy. Oh, valuables is probably just this a creature research item. Oh, so they're not, valuables are not just stuff you can sell. Alright. We'll go clear out our inventory and sell a bunch of shit here in a little bit. Exogeny stuff. They're struggling on a bunch of weird people on it. This is the first. I'm genuinely trying to remember. I just don't remember the slightest what happens. Activate.
Yes. The wards are helping to strengthen the Veil. This area should be safer for travelers now.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
Solus?
Mahalani, Maglandeval, Vi Enasaline.
Aye. Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go with Mithal's blessing.
Oh, so he just convinced her to give us stuff. That's cool, I guess.
Something is odd about those runes, but I cannot determine what.
What, these runes? What runes? What are you talking about? Solus, what are you talking about, big dog? Oh, here we go. Hello? Do I need to put you on speaker? So I need to do the up Y special attack. All right. Well, I appreciate you motherfucker, you just hung up. I hope that advice was helpful. It was. It was. I think I you know what? The rest of this game is going to be cake now that I have that advice, I think. Lovely. The advice was I need to make sure to up Y and then do the side B special attack or something like that. That joke kind of sort of makes sense if this were Smash Brothers. It really doesn't make sense, but it's still funny. Alright, I guess we did all our shit here. Alright, where are we at? What's going on? East Road bandits are attacking refugees along the Kids Road, highway east of the crossing. So, okay, so let's deal with that. I thought we already fought them. Inventory's full. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the crossroads. We're gonna go right back down there and sell all our crap.
Yes, sir.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Thank you.
Sell valuables. Wait, that might have been a mistake. Buy back. I don't think it's telling me if something is a Too many breaches.
It's good to have commerce restored.
So let's check it. This is a creature research item. Bring it to a creature research. Yeah, it's not telling me that when I go to sell it. That sucks.
I've many.
Or is it not showing up in the list at all? Mercenary instructions. Hold on. Let's go back here. Valuables. That's not valuables. Valuables. Dreamer Rags. Let's look for that one. Is that even in this list? No, it's not in that list. Here, you know what? When in doubt, just Google it. Can I sell valuables, Dragon Age Inquisition? For the fellow completionists types who are afraid, frightened of valuables, and are living with the consequences of never having inventory space, I found some good info in regards to valuables in the game, and I figured I'd share what I've come across. Hopefully, get help from Reddit filling out the list. Some of the things in your valuables help you to do some stuff. Some people want to unlock all these things and fulfill all their requisitions, either just due to completeness or due to its usability. Since everyone plays different, not everyone should go around and sell to all their valuables. Usable, valuable items. Any yellow item. Any red item. Not a complete list, but it's good baseline. Notes for the list above. For the Reldon stuff, Malachite, Dwarven Objects, Decorative Gems. Once you've used it in a requisition, you can start selling off any remaining ones you might have. The spider ichors and eggs are used for a requisition to get the antivenom recipe. Extra spider ichors can be used to create antivenom potion. If you have no need for antivenom, then sell off the ichors eggs. Mercy's quest is a one-time use amulet for one of your quests. You get it right before you do the quest. You can sell it afterwards. I've not found any use for any of the various toy soldiers or statuettes aside from the dwarven ones. There are 3 categories of valuables. All items default to the valuables page fall into one of these 3 categories. Following is a list of valuables, which are also categorized as requisition items. The following is a list of valuables, which are also categorized as creature research items. I think patch 3 made it so you can't sell the monster research items. The rest are mostly stuff for repeatable requisitions with a few exceptions you mentioned. Oh, so okay, so it looks like it at one point had a patch where you can't sell the creature research stuff. Okay. Alright, now I gotta Google the too many breaches. What can I do with too many breaches? What can I do with too many breaches? Dragon Age Inquisition. The fact that that was not the first in that list, there were several other games, makes me curious. What this item is used for: after you recruit Sarah, you get an item that is blacked out and lined in red in your inventory. The item is called Too Many Breaches. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with it. As far as I can tell, it's just a funny little nod to Sarah's prank when you first meet her. This she outright tells you that you should probably sell it. Sad splinters are a collectible item. The easiest way to get one is to break down the door of a keep. What? There's some that you can collect and they turn into items, start a quest, or use in quests. Care to elaborate? I'm not encountering any items other than sad splinters, which I didn't complete. Sad splinters are collectible item. The easiest way to get one is to break down the door of a keep. Alright, I'll be honest, I'm a little worried about selling stuff now. You know what, fuck it. I'm just selling stuff. I'm gonna hold on to that one, though. I bet that does something. Alright, and then... Ba 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 ba. Yeah, whatever. I'm just. All right, that's good. Now let's keep going. Alrighty. Also, how does my microphone sound?
There, the bandits.
What? Hello? We got them. We got the ones here. How does my microphone sound? I know I was noticing. I was going through the VOD from I guess yesterday, and I was noticing that I sound I sound like fucking Darth Vader. I've put a noise gate and I've moved my microphone back, so I'm hoping that helps with the sound. So does that sound better? It's good. Okay. Lovely. It's good. All right. No, lovely was from earlier. It's good. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so close. Unsigned letter on a bandit body. We don't need any heroes on this operation. We're being paid to keep things quiet and keep trade away from the East Road. When reasonable, allow targets to flee and spread word of the danger in the area. When such is unreasonable, kill all targets regardless of color flow. Oh, so they are keeping people away. What is going on here? That's the world map. So that's like a braid of rank. I think that just takes us to the world map if we go this way. Yeah, it does. Okay. Alright. Let's deal with the bandits. Typical RPG, I'm getting pulled into side content.
Someone help Sarah!
Yeah! Someone help Sarah! Like soulless dog. That's just not... You gotta chill. Quest
Look at you
completed.
all serious. What do wardens do when there's no blight anyway?
Whatever it takes to keep the world safe.
Like join Inquisition?
If that's what's necessary. Hey, you're here too.
The Inquisition can't be all broody beards like you and Cassandra.
She doesn't have the hair for it.
Oh, I bet she does. Places.
Ooh.
So, set up camp or keep moving?
Oh, cool. A camp. We're going to set up camp here. We're going to pick up all this crap first. Oh, I think we can go ahead and turn in that, because we have that requisition. So we've got stuff we can do. Spin a weed. Ooh, read. What's this? Hello? Hello? Preliminary digs have been more than successful. It's extremely surprising to find such a high quantity of the product this close to the surface. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was growing. On one hand, this gives us an advantage without having to work with the old families back in Orzammar or even take this through official guild channels. Our families stand to make a killing. On the other hand, the proximity of the surface into the populated areas of Reckless raises an interesting challenge. The war between the mages and Templar should keep people out of the area for now, but as soon as the humans are done trying to kill each other, any operation we start will be uncovered. If we're going to take advantage of this opportunity, we need to keep people out of the area. I'd recommend manufacturing some bandits. This part of Ferelden is lousy with them, so they shouldn't attract much attention, and nobody will have trouble believing that bandits would stake out some territory. By the time anyone uncovers the operation, it'll either be tapped out, in which case we'll be gone, or we'll have the operation running smoothly, in which case we'll be wealthy enough to deny everything and throw some money at the throne by way of apology. Talk to families and make it happen. This is too good to pass up. Oh, so it's some dwarven bullshit. That's what's going on. They found some shit. Yeah, the dwarves, they like live, there's like dwarven families, and there's like a whole thing with that.
Nothing to report, sir.
Nothing to report, sir. Inspect requisitions. Healing mixture. Craft. Potent healing mixture that you can treat many wounded people. Reward is +1 power. I need the 5 velveteen. I don't know where the hell you find velveteen. Yes. Alright, power +1. Alright. Let's just keep going. Let's just run around. Drakestone. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. What is back there? It's the feeling you get when something pinged and you realize it's a material or something. You just gotta get it. You feel like you gotta get it. And it kind of sucks. Although I shouldn't worry. We know it respawns, and it respawns pretty quickly. Ha! Alright,
Nothing to report, sir.
so if we go down in here, hello. Elford. Also, I realize your list includes It Takes Two. Isn't that a co-op game? It is. We'll have to figure that out. Or I'll have to find somebody to play with me. I didn't even think about that. Now that, yeah, that's a good point. Get your wife up in here. I might have to. We'll see. I'm kind of excited to play It Takes Two. I actually think I think we have that on I think we have that on our PlayStation, so.
Whoa, she's up.
Whoa. Yep, there's the dragon. Yeah, I knew there was the dragon. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay.
She's got Elfie.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay, well. Oh, get fucked. Oh, it wasn't the dragon. It was that thing. Well, I'm about to die. Yep, there we go. Okay. Your journey ends. Sekiro's going to be funny since you hate that game. Yeah. It's not that I hate it. I just... I don't... It did not click with me. And maybe I just need to try it again. Maybe it's changed, but... Here, I want to take a minute. I'm going to pause. I still need to play Sekiro. It's also fucking hard. It is. That doesn't... And it's hard. It's not like Dark Souls hard, where Dark Souls is just like pattern recognition and it's like timing your attacks and stuff. It's hard because it's just faster pace, so it's just hard. Maybe, I don't think comparing it to Kingdom Hearts is a good example, but kind of, sort of, where it's just hard. And there's not, like, gimmicks and, like, patterns to recognize. It's just hard. Game Awards. Let's look at our list. Nope, I don't want the actual, I want the Wikipedia page. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, so we'll have... Sekiro is often described as a rhythm game. Yeah, that's probably why I struggled with it, because I have no rhythm. So we got Dragon Age Inquisition, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Oh shit, we've been growing he only had 1.9 million viewers the first year? That's kind of crazy. Well, I guess this was like this is like the Game Award show, and that's what was going on, but he's built it up to be Dragon Age Inquisition, Witcher 3, which I'm excited for, Overwatch, which it'll be Overwatch 2, rest in peace. It probably felt like just a side thing to something like E3 back then. Yeah, true, because it was... Well, because this was like the successor to the Spike TV Game Awards, I'm pretty sure. And those were... I don't know what they were towards the end. I just remember what they were early. Because I remember watching them at, like... We had friends growing up, like... Well, I'm not going to start name-dropping people, but, like... Like, I would only watch it because we were at somebody's house and it was on. And I remember they did this shit where they had models come out and, like, they had body painted the models, like, in the theme of the game. That kind of thing. It was very, like, frat bro, like, grunge... underground, maybe not the right word, but it wasn't like a serious thing. It didn't have the clout, poise, whatever. But anyway, Overwatch, Zelda, Breath of the Wild, God of War, looking forward to that one. Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, there's that. What else came out in 2019? I don't know. Last of Us Part 2, that'll be fun, because then we can... Maybe people will show up and get mad. That'll be fun. I don't know if people still give a shit about it anymore. I'm actually excited to play through The Last of Us Part 2, because the game is a blast. The game, like, it feels... It's a lot of fun. It feels good to play. It's just a lot of fun, and it's a good-looking game, but... They did what they did with the story. And it's just... You know, it is what it is. It Takes Two. Elden Ring. The question here is, do we want to do... I am an infamous hater of Last of Us 2. I wouldn't say I hate it, but it's definitely... It took the series in a direction that I just... It's not even that it took the series in a direction I don't like. It's just they ham-fisted they ham-fisted a story out of stuff from the first game, kind of, sort of, it just doesn't make sense, and it's just not a good story, and it's just hard to play because it makes you feel like shit, but it forces you to feel like shit. And that's not even to say that All right, so here's the deal, right? So, like, a big issue with it is that it makes you do all these shitty, awful things, and you're supposed to feel bad about it, right? Which is, okay, I understand. But the problem is, it just for, like, yeah, I get it. Like, the idea is that the whole theme is, like, revenge is bad, it's not good for you, all that stuff. But it just, there's so many things it makes you do and makes you feel like shit, and it's too much. It's a lot, and it's kind of stupid. It gets to a point where it's just stupid, and it's not making the player feel bad about what they're doing. That's not bad, right? That's not like, that can be an effective storytelling mechanic, but Last of Us 2 does it. It's too much. It's to the point where it's ridiculous. And people were like, but also, like, you don't get a choice in the matter. That's okay. Not every game has to have branching paths. Not every game has to have, like, a good path, bad path. Like, you don't have to have that in every game. Not every game has to do that. The first game doesn't have that. And the first game is a masterpiece. It's like the story of the first one is a masterpiece. So you don't have to have that in every game. It's just the first. It's just The Last of Us 2 it goes down this path, and it takes its point, which is a relatively simple point, and it's a relatively overdone point, and it beats you down with it too much, to the point where it's just like, I just feel like shit. I need a cigarette after that. And not like, well, then maybe not a cigarette, because that's like a post-sex thing. It just makes you feel like shit, and to a point where it's just not fun, and it's not a good story. There's significantly better ways to make someone feel bad. Example 1, the Soulsborne series. Well, I mean, okay. Elden Ring. The question with Elden Ring: do we play Shadow of the Erdtree or not? Because that's a pretty big game. Like with Shadow of the Erdtree, that's huge, right? That'll make the whole thing huge. That's if you want to. I mean, I kind of want to, but I'm also trying to keep my expectations in check, because the goal is to get through these before the beginning of December, because the show will be the first week or two of December. So I don't know. We'll see. Baldur's Gate 3, and I know our homeboy. Technically, Shadow of the Erdtree was not a part of the game when it was rated, but it is purely on you. Then it's in DLC. That almost got Game of the Year. Yeah, I don't, and I still don't know. I still don't like that. Yes, it's huge, it's massive, but it should not get game. Like, it's not its own game. It built on something that already existed. That's a DLC. I don't know. Lately, they've been making some decisions. I feel like the past few years, they've made some decisions on what is and isn't allowed. And it's probably on purpose. It's probably to stir up discussion. But Baldur's Gate 3, Astrobot, and then Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, the sadness game. You know what? That's a good point. Clair Obscur Expedition 33. This is spoilers. Alright, warning. Spoilers for Expedition 33. That's a good example of making the player kind of feel like shit without making it ridiculous like Last of Us Part 2. So the way it makes you feel like shit, for those of you who haven't played it, now granted, big spoilers, so take the headphones off for a minute or whatever. You play through the game, in the end you have a choice. You either support Mael, aka Alicia, in continuing to spend time in the painting, which is the world that the game is played in. That's the whole... It's kind of a big reveal at the end of Act 2. The world you live in and the whole thing with the Paintress, it's like there's actually a whole meta layer on top of it. The Paintress is actually Alicia, Mael, aka Alicia. Alicia is her name in the real world. Her mother is the Paintress. They are she is in this as well as her father. They are all in the painting. The paintress, her mother, was in the painting because Verso, her brother, in real life, like he is in the paint, he's in the game. That is the painted version of Verso. The real life version of Verso died in a house fire, and they're all grieving him. And so the mother, the paintress, is in there just living in the painting because it was Verso's childhood painting. That's why you have people like Eskia. That's why you have people like Minoko. Those are all Verso's creations, and the whatever the mannequin people are. Those are all Verso's creations. People, or I think the paintress created people. I don't remember who created the people. But yeah, so the whole thing is they're in this painting grieving, and at the end you're given a choice because you've gotten your mom out, you've gotten your dad out because your dad was in there stuck as well, trying to get the mother out. You're given a choice. Do you side with Alicia? Basically, there's a fight at the end between the painted Verso and Mael. Do you pick Mael because do you support her in staying in the painting and keeping it around? Because the explanation is that the dad's going to get rid of he's going to destroy the painting because it's tearing the family apart. And Mael doesn't want that. Do you side with Mael, so she can stay in the painting, or do you side with Verso, who wants to destroy the painting because that's what the real Verso would have wanted? There's like a piece of Verso's soul that's in the painting, and it's like that's the whole thing. Both paths kind of make you feel, at the end, you feel kind of shitty. And there's a whole, I'm sure there's 100 internet debates everywhere that will argue that one is objectively better than the other, blah, blah, blah. They both kind of make you feel like shit. Now, granted, one is kind of it's actually kind of interesting because the Mayo ending is kind of happy, but it makes it very clear that this is a downward path. The Verso ending is kind of a downer, but it kind of makes it clear that there's potentially an up going forward. Like it's more hopeful. But they both kind of make you feel like shit, and it's in a way that it doesn't. It's in a much more nuanced and better way than Last of Us Part 2. Last of Us Part 2 is basically just like the gameplay is you do a bunch of shitty shit and beating a bunch of people up, killing a bunch of people, killing a pregnant woman, killing a dog, all that kind of shit. And it's the whole game. It's nonstop. I'm just getting that one ending of Persona 5 where you stay in the world and all the trauma is erased. Dope ending because of how fucked up it kind of is. I've never played Persona 5, so I don't know. But it's kind of maybe it's in a similar vein. The idea is that Mael stays in the painting. It's kind of framed for most of the game that it's, well, once you kind of know what's going on, it's kind of framed that Mael wants to stay there to protect the painting because Renoir, the dad, is going to destroy it. Just because of, in the family, in his mind, the family cannot move on until the painting's destroyed. And so most of it is that, and then at the end, she basically at the end they get the father out and they talk to the father and she's like, I just need more time, but I will come out. And he's just like, okay. But then, this is probably one kind of thing I have with the issue of the game is all that happened, but then right before the big decision, Verso and Mael kind of argue, and she's like, basically Verso's like, you lied to your dad. You don't plan on leaving. And she's like, as soon as I leave, he's going to destroy it. Which is not quite what I picked up on. I don't know. That part's a little weird. I thought it was a little odd because it just kind of throws that out there. And I guess you're just supposed to go with it because who knows the father better than Mael because it's her father. But Might just be her coping, TBH. It could be. But that's the whole thing, right? It's like, it's all vague enough so you could talk about it. But we'll get to that when we get to that in 11 games or 10 games or whatever. It's the very last one. All right, continue. I don't remember how you're supposed to. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Oh shit! Let's. Why did it park us here? What the fuck? Run, 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 and run, 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 run. Can I even fight these things? I don't think I can. Oh, they're only level 12. I mean, does the dragon do stuff to us? Solus! Solus, no! Oh, they just got back up because I guess combat ended. Can I shoot the dragon? Yeah, I can shoot the dragon. What level is it? Okay, what the fuck? I want to shoot the damn dragon. Come back so I can shoot you. I want to see your... He's level 12. Okay. That's all I needed. Now let's run. Okay. Where's your roll? Okay. People do make delusions to protect their desires from scrutiny. True. And also, they make just delusions as like a coping mechanism too, not just to protect. Like not in like a selfish way, but like a protection. Like it's like a almost not. Sometimes that happens not because they want to like, you know, lie or be sneaky. Sometimes it's a uncontrollable defense mechanism in a way. Alright, so we can't go that way right now. Nothing to report, sir. So let's go back out this way and figure out how to get going. I want to make some progress on the main story. Although we're coming up on 3 hours, so I'm probably going to end stream here soon. I want to at least get to making some progress in the story. Then again, it is Saturday, and the wife and kiddo went to bed. We'll see. I also kind of want to sneak in. I don't want to just lock in and play these games nonstop. I would like to play other stuff. Like I'd like to play some Arc Raiders on stream, maybe, and just other stuff. Especially as because I think the plan is I'm gonna start on Mondays and just maybe do one day a week for at the first couple weeks, and then ease in while we figure out schedules and things. But oh, it's a rip.
One down.
Smoke it. Ate it, ate it. Hello? How far away do I have to be to... Oh, do I have to get up on this rock to do stuff to it? I think that's what's happening. That is what's happening. Oh, get fucked. I remember this shit pissing me off, and this is why. There's a whole thing, the disrupting the rift is supposed to do damage to, like, all the monsters and stuff, but you get interrupted constantly. Cool. Oh, I leveled up, I think. Or at least I did. Yeah, what do we want to do? It takes a moment to line up the perfect shot, but it pays off with a devastating hit that bites even deeper against enemies who aren't injured yet. Requires a bow, 800% damage, weapon damage, 800% at full health. You can move faster while firing without sacrificing accuracy. You can't unlock this ability yet. Oh, we don't have this. We want that. Shit. I thought we had that already. So I've been trying to get elevation on people. New quest. Why not? Let's just add it to our giant fucking list of shit to do. Stone calls to me. In my dreams, as I shape it with chisel and hammer, it shapes me in return. My flesh twists, claws, and fangs ripping forth light in the sky makes the stone so much louder. The cave in the hills has good, strong stone. I can shape it into something strong enough to keep me safe if I hurry. Jendon, if you're having a dream, dreams go talk to the Templars. The war doesn't matter. The job is to help when things are too frightening to deal with alone. And the only reason the Templars didn't find you as a child is because your parents hid you away. If carving helps you, there's a map to an old cave I stumbled on a few years back. I think it was the stone you like. Search the cave in the hills. And what is this cave? Oh, I ain't doing that. Fuck that. I ain't going all the way back there. Set active. That's where we're going. Yeah, let's go. Let's keep moving. Alright, let's move. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-boop-boop. Alright, let's get moving. A moving and a grooving. Give me the loot.
I want a constant watch on that damned thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons.
Oh, we'll take care of this. What is going on here? There we go. Good work, Blackwall. Close it, close it. Hell yeah.
What was that? That rift altered the flow of time around itself. That is unexpected.
Something's not right. Stay on your guard.
Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
Alright, let's loot. Just picking up stuff and looting and around.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
What? Oh, what? Some shit has gone down, it seems.
The veil is weaker here than in Haven. And not merely weak, but altered in a way I have not seen.
Are we actually in Redcliffe? We're close. Whatever, we'll grab this. Where is this? Oh, it's way up here. Okay. So let's just walk around. I think Redcliffe in the first, so there was like a undead like zombie apocalypse thing in the first game at Redcliffe, and you had to, I think it was at Redcliffe. Hello? Who's laughing like that? Why are you laughing like that? Undiscovered. The wheelhouse. Requires perk deft hand find tools. Oh, okay.
Grandmother, I think we should go.
Go? In the middle of the war? Don't be a fool, girl.
I heard rumors that our
Yeah, when the dead walk the village. That was from the first game.
It'd be different outside our walls. No. Man needs statues so great as those whose remnants.
But look at the sky and those stories about all that magic at the Conquer.
They're not but stories. Rabbit does not flee its burrow when it hears the wolf prowling out. Now
Shit. Fuck. I don't know. I wonder if I'm not supposed to.
It's not me.
Oh, fuck off. Move, Blackwall.
Just what I heard.
Alright. How do I get the fuck
I've been
up
here
there?
before. Then I left.
Okay.
Long day.
It's good to know. Thank you. Can I jump up here?
Back to Val Royale, but some of them have ignored the order.
Why are you worried? We're not mages.
Do you truly think that matters to them?
I also kind of wonder, because there were a bunch, so they have a bunch of these where like a bunch of the Templars ignored the order to go back to Val Royeaux. Because of what happened in Val Royeaux, I wonder if that was intentional.
Yes.
If just a bunch of Templars, they knew what was going to happen. All right, I'm done fucking with this. I think the intended way is to go through that locked door.
Attacking people.
What do you mean?
Shouldn't someone do something?
If there's anything to do, the rebel.
They say a desire demon took the mind of our young Lord Connor. It cost the boy his life. Cursed be the blood mage you led the lad down such a path.
Tell me about Redcliffe
Tell me
Village.
about your people.
They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favors blood lotus flowers.
Okay. That was a cool story. Spin the weed.
Mother, I had the dream again last night.
Ah, Senna, my
There'll be
darling.
no talk of this. It
For the
was
first
so
time
real.
in all these
And
years,
when
I
woke
fear
up,
I will not be visiting
the
your
sheets were as
ashes.
cold as
What
ice.
world is this? That demons and brigands stop a man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine.
I can take flowers.
What if I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
I do not know what to say, except thank you. I never expected anyone not of the blood to care. My Senna would be grateful. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west, near the tablstones. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
I talked to one of the rebel mages, and she said it sounded like the dream she had before the magic took her.
I don't want you talking to the rebel.
Right, let's go in.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. What has brought you to Redcliffe?
Is this some sort of test? We're here because you invited us in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed.
Okay.
The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
I understand that you are afraid, but you deserve better than slavery to Tevinter.
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
Oh. I want to say you've made a huge mistake, but I don't think she's made a mistake. I think somebody's done something. Then tell me who does.
Very well. Who's in charge now?
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
Where's the Arl?
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Left? An Arl would never voluntarily leave his seat.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
Tell me about this alliance.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
I don't know who the Imperium is.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
When did this happen?
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
This motherfucker's up to some bullshit.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the southern mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
It's a long way from home.
You're quite a long way from Tevinter, Alexius.
Indeed I am, though I have heard you are no Ferelden either. It seems we are both strangers here. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I'm not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
Then you'll help us? We don't think small here.
Well, when you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
There will have to be...
Oh.
Felix.
My lord, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Oh, did he give that? Did the son give that note?
Wow, aren't we secrety?
It's worth investigating.
We'll be careful, but we need to figure out what's going on here.
We don't need your kind here. Your Inquisition's just Templars by another name.
And the Devinters are better?
You'd rather bow to Tevinter than join the Inquisition?
All you Chantry types think the same way. The Imperium is a great evil that must be avoided. It's just because they're ruled by mages. No one wants us to look at them and say their mages are free and the world hasn't ended.
Don't they use blood magic?
Don't magisters summon demons and practice human sacrifice?
The Chantry says whatever they think will scare us. What's wrong with blood magic? People don't like the idea of us controlling their thoughts, but they have no problem with us throwing fireballs in their wars. In Tevinter, the mages police themselves. It works.
I want to say the Inquisition's different.
Why does everyone think we're part of the Chantry? We left the Chantry. They hate us.
Right. And I'm the Empress of Orlais.
Okay.
Magister Alexius does not approve of those without magic like you and me. You may not wish to stay long. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
What? Why does he
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all Tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
Oh, Tranquil. Tranquil, I forget. Tranquil are... I forget. I think it's like a mage that has lost their powers. I'd have to go back and look. I remember the Tranquil being a thing. When were you Tranquil?
You're one of the Tranquil.
Yes. My talent for magic was insufficient to protect me from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
That's right. That's right.
How long have Tevinters been here?
Magister
You become Tranquil because when you are learning to become a mage, to pass, you have to go into the Fade
anyone without magic out of the castle
and like do something. I forget what you do.
To serve him. Even the Arl was sent
But if you don't
away.
make it, they make you Tranquil.
Farewell then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
Please join us.
We would be delighted to
What's
have
his
you
face was
working for
bitching
the
literally about
Inquisition.
that.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
An agent acquired. Hell yeah. In hushed whispers, meet Felix in the chantry. Interesting, interesting. I remember when I played Origins, I remember that this series has a lot of this. Basically, you'll like go and do something and you get there and it's like the situation's changed and there's like a lot of that and you'll get 2 or 3 layers of it and it's kind of funny.
The Templars are attacking anyone they think might be aiding the rebel mages.
Fiona and the rebels.
Very well.
Okay. We're 3 hours 20 minutes. I think I'm gonna call it tonight. So we're gonna do a quick save. And we're gonna call it there for tonight. All right. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna call it there for tonight. I'm digging the story. The matter is, no, Pookie is leaving me again. Sorry, boss. I'm digging the story. We just keep getting caught up in side bullshit and just grinding out shit for the Inquisition and doing all that bullshit. Actually, I like this scene. We'll do this scene. We're done for tonight. I'll probably stream sometime tomorrow. Don't know when. And then starting Monday, I'll be streaming probably starting at 6 or as soon as I get home from work, whichever is first. It usually is a little before 6, but it'll be 6 o'clock. Actually, whichever is later, I guess. In fact, usually I get home a little before 6, but it depends on traffic and all that shit. So, but we'll go from there, and we're making progress. I'm digging it. But yeah, I'm having fun. So 3 days strong in our Game of the Year tour. I'm excited. So, but I will sign off. See you all later.